Hello, everyone, and a warm welcome to this exciting evening session on June 3, 2025. I'm absolutely delighted to be here with you in the USA, where it's currently early afternoon, to dive into a story that's been buzzing across social media and news outlets alike. We're talking about Cardi B, Stefon Diggs, and a playful observation about Cardi's son Wave that's got everyone chuckling. This is more than just celebrity gossip. It's a window into how pop culture, social media, and public fascination collide. So, let's jump right in and explore this story for the next 8 minutes, breaking it down in an engaging and educative way. Let's start with the spark that lit this fire. Earlier today, a user on X by the name of Flacco Poetic posted something that caught a lot of attention. The post said, Cardi B and Offset's son Wave have the same hairstyle as mommy's new friend Stefon Diggs, followed by some cheeky emojis, a pair of wide eyes and a giggling face, which immediately set a playful tone. Accompanying the post were 3 images that really drove the point home. The first showed a close-up of Wave, Cardi B and Offset's 3-year-old son, with his hair neatly braided into cornrows, resting on someone's shoulder in a cozy hoodie. The second image was a circular inset of Cardi B herself, looking fabulous in a white Vietmans top, chunky gold jewelry, and holding Wave, whose braids were on full display. And the third image featured Stefon Diggs, the NFL star, on the field in his Buffalo Bills uniform, with cornrows that looked strikingly similar to Wave's, headband and all. The visual comparison was clear, and fans couldn't help but notice. This post didn't just sit there, it took off like wildfire. By the last check, it had racked up 40 comments, 46 retweets, 251 likes, and an impressive 13,000 views. That kind of engagement tells us something. People are hooked. One comment, in particular, stood out, highlighted in orange, likely pinned by Flacco Poetic to keep the conversation lively. It was from a user named Yanyi Mac, who wrote, Cardi baby this too far, followed by a slew of laughing emojis. That comment adds a layer of humor and surprise to the mix, suggesting that either the relationship or the hairstyle connection struck Yanyi as a bit bold or over the top, but in a funny way. Now, let's unpack the context, because there's a lot going on here. Cardi B, for those who might not know, is a global superstar, a rapper, actress, and media personality who's been dominating the charts with hits like Bodak Yellow and I Like It. She's been married to rapper Offset since 2017, and they have 3 children together: 6-year-old Culture, 3-year-old Wave, and a newborn daughter named Blossom. But their relationship has been anything but smooth. Cardi filed for divorce in September 2020, and while they've had moments of reconciliation, recent reports highlight ongoing legal battles and allegations of infidelity, painting a picture of a tumultuous split. On the other side of this story is Stefon Diggs, a talented wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills, known for his incredible plays in the NFL. Just 2 days ago, on June 1, 2025, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs made their relationship official on Instagram, sharing posts that confirmed the rumors and showed them getting cozy. That's the backdrop for Flacco Poetic's post, a new romance that's already making waves, pun intended. So, why does a hairstyle comparison matter? On the surface, it might seem trivial, but it's actually a perfect example of how fans and social media create narratives around celebrities. The fact that Wave and Stefon have similar cornrows isn't just a random detail, it's a playful way to connect Cardi's new relationship to her family life. Fans might interpret it as a sign of Stefon's influence, or maybe even a subtle bonding moment, though in reality, it's likely just a coincidence. Cornrows are a popular hairstyle, after all, rooted in Black culture and often chosen for their practicality and style. But the humor in the observation comes from the timing. Cardi and Stefon just went public, and fans are already looking for ways to tie them together. It's a light-hearted way to engage with a story that's otherwise steeped in drama, given Cardi's ongoing separation from Offset. Speaking of that timing, let's talk about how fast this all unfolded. Cardi and Stefon's Instagram posts dropped on June 1st, and by June 3rd, we've got ex-users like Flacco Poetic jumping in with commentary. That's the power of social media. It moves at lightning speed. Back in the days of print magazines, you'd wait a week to hear about a celebrity couple. Now it's instantaneous. Fans see the news, react, and create their own content like this X post, which then sparks even more conversation. The engagement numbers. Those 13,000 views, 251 likes, and 40 comments show how invested people are. They're not just passively consuming this news. They're actively participating, adding their own takes and humor to the mix. Yanyi Mac's comment, with its string of laughing emojis, captures that perfectly. It's not a serious critique. It's a shared moment of amusement, a way for fans to connect over the story. Now, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. This story reflects some fascinating cultural trends. Celebrity relationships have always been a source of fascination, but social media has amplified that to a whole new level. When Cardi B moves on from Offset with someone like Stefon Diggs, it's not just a personal decision, it becomes a public event. Fans feel entitled to comment, speculate, and joke about it, and platforms like X give them the space to do that. This particular post also taps into a broader trend of using humor to process celebrity drama. Cardi and Offset's separation has been messy, with legal battles and public feuds making headlines. Against that backdrop, a new relationship can feel like a fresh start, but also a source of tension. The hairstyle comparison offers a way to lighten the mood, to find something fun and relatable in a story that's otherwise heavy. There's also a cultural element to the hairstyle itself. Cornrows, as I mentioned earlier, are deeply rooted in Black culture, often symbolizing heritage, creativity, and community. They're a practical choice for kids like Wave, keeping hair neat and manageable, and a stylish one for athletes like Stefon, who need a look that works on the field. The fact that fans notice this similarity shows how closely they're paying attention, not just to Cardi's love life, but to the details of her family and her new partner. It's a reminder of how celebrity culture often zooms in on the smallest things, turning them into symbols of bigger narrative. Before we wrap up, let's think about what we can learn from this. First, it's a lesson in the power of social media to shape stories. A single X post, with a few images and some clever wording, can generate thousands of views and spark a conversation that reaches far beyond the original poster. Second, it shows how much we love celebrity gossip, especially when it involves drama and new beginnings. Cardi's journey, from her marriage to Offset, to their struggles, to her new romance with Stefon, is a saga that keeps fans hooked. And third, it highlights the role of humor in these conversations. The hairstyle comparison isn't meant to be taken seriously. It's a way to have fun, to connect with other fans, and to add a bit of levity to a story that's otherwise complicated. If you're curious to learn more, I'd encourage you to check out some of the articles that have covered this story. Harper's Bazaar and Billboard both have great pieces that dive into Cardi and Stefon's relationship, with details about their Instagram posts and the context of Cardi's family life. But for now, I'll leave you with a final thought. The next time you see a celebrity story pop up on your feed, take a closer look at the details. You never know what might inspire the next viral moment. Thanks for joining me today, everyone. I've had a blast, and I hope you have too. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world around you.